Right. Snippet 12, the hard part. Yeah, we've just passed through a few things that are very difficult. But moreover, this contains more difficulty in it just because of... You'll see. At any rate, so we've just finished this portion. There I am hitting that B note unawares again. So instead of hanging here, we actually do this. Straight E major. I know I hit a 11 in there. I didn't mean to. It's all that. So 14. I'm sorry, 16 to 14. 16 on the adjacent string. Well, anyway. So, the thing about this, it's just, in this case, outlining an E major triad, and we're hitting A, or E, twice. The E, open E, is going to be a pedal point throughout this entire excursion, and it's an excursion. The problem becomes apparent when you start really moving it around, because you have to keep your time. Let it play faster. And you're moving around. Yeah. This is the easy part of the hard part. This is all the same shape. No matter what you're playing or where you're playing it, it's all going to be a major triad. But played down. So what majors are these? Of course, we should know. That would be E major, B major, D major, A major. But unfortunately, it's not going to be that easy, and it's all over an E pedal point. So, there's a couple of different ways we can practice this. One is just playing it. In fact, that's probably the best way. But to get your fingers used to the idea of doing this, let's just do that. Let's go up one fret. If it was only so easy. So the second part to this that I wanted to cover was, besides the piece itself, is the other difficulty involved. So I have been, for 25 years, playing this starting with a downstroke. Down, up, down, up. Now, as I've mentioned in the previous, it is hard to cross the string down and accent with an upstroke. So this is it. It's counterintuitive. Instead of starting with a down, Start with an up. It's harder. There's no doubt it is harder to do it that way, especially up to speed. But the consistency of notes that you receive from applying that technique makes it sound right. And sounding right is more important than easing through it or faking it. So we want to sound right. So unfortunately, it's upstrokes. Up, down, up, down. So let's tie that into where these go. The D major, D major, A major. Excuse me. Jump all the way up here. And that's that. Notice we're hitting that E every time. And we want to hear the slide. You don't need to hear that one, but... Okay, now it gets actually hard, because we're going to flop back and forth between this and this, but in octaves. So that is one octave higher than this. $20, $17, $18. So. And the other one would be, it's literally just one octave higher on the same strings. Take it all the way up to G major. Same as before. Really, it's... This is also a nice pull-off exercise. Anyway. And then it's going to end with something else. And we will cover that in the next one. But before we do, of course, we have to play this a bit more closer to the correct speed. Are we ready? I hope so. Here we go. Slowly first and then up to speed. So. Then we end it with something really cool. So shall I try this and fail miserably? Yes, let's try it up to speed. No, see, I can't even do that, but it's good to know it, and well, let's try it again. Bud, that is a tough one. There's no doubt. Steve Vai is an amazing guitar player, and I don't know how many hours he practiced doing it, but he practiced probably his tail off to get stuff like that down. Yngwie does something also similar to that, And oh gosh. It's a song. It's first track off Odyssey. Doesn't matter. Anyway, it's type of thing. But to prove his point that he can do it, he does it a lot after that. And it's crazy. And it sounds amazing. Well, at any rate, it's enough for Snippet 12.